There comes a moment, maybe you felt it already, when life feels like a question you can't quite answer. You wake in the quiet hours, staring at the ceiling, asking silently, is this all there is? You've done everything they told you, worked hard, sacrificed, waited patiently for something to shift, yet deep down there is a longing, a soft ache, a whisper beneath the noise. There has to be more than this. And maybe you've brushed it off, buried it under routines and responsibilities, convinced yourself that longing is foolish, that life is only what's visible, only what can be touched. But somewhere inside, you still wonder, what if there's a deeper rhythm? What if the universe has been speaking all along, and you've only been too busy to hear? Pause here. Listen. Not with your ears, but with your being. Do you feel it? That subtle hum that threads through every moment, quiet yet constant, like a current beneath the river's surface? That is not imagination. That is the law that binds stars and souls alike. The universe is not chaos, it is language. And when you begin to learn it, your life begins to change. We have been taught to live as though we are separate, as though life happens to us, as though we are tossed about by storms we cannot control. But look closer. Every leaf knows when to fall. Every tide knows when to rise. The wind moves unseen, yet moves everything. Could it be that you, too, are part of this dance? That the same intelligence holding galaxies together is breathing through you now?
There is a law. Not written on paper, not shouted in sermons, but etched quietly into the fabric of existence. Some call it the law of cause and effect. Others call it karma, or the mirror, or simply truth. But its essence is simple. What you send into the world returns. Not always in the form you expect, not always in the timeline you demand, but always, unfailingly, it returns. Think back for a moment. Can you remember a time when you carried quiet kindness and somehow the world felt softer in return? Or when you were steeped in bitterness and even small things seemed heavy? This is not coincidence. It is alignment. Life reflects the energy you bring to it, like a lake reflecting the sky above. What do you see in that reflection now? And what do you long to see instead? The shift begins the moment you realize you are not powerless. The moment you stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what am I learning through this? What am I creating here? The universe does not punish or reward. It responds. It echoes. It mirrors. If you sow fear, you will meet fear. If you sow trust, you will meet trust. The soil is neutral. The seed is yours. Imagine standing at the edge of a forest at dawn. The air is cool, the world hushed. The first rays of sun stretching gold across the trees. You step forward and each step awakens something beneath your feet. Leaves crunch, branches sway, unseen birds stir. This is how life moves when you walk with awareness. Every step matters. Every choice whispers into eternity.
But awareness is not about perfection. You will stumble. You will forget. You will speak words you wish you could take back. And still, the law is merciful because it offers infinite new beginnings. The moment you realign, the moment you choose differently, the current shifts. Like a river meeting a bend, your life flows toward a new horizon. Ask yourself now, what am I sending out into the world? Quietly, through my thoughts, my words, my choices. What would change if I treated each moment as a seed? Would I still complain as often? Would I still postpone joy? Would I still wait for someone else to make me whole? You've been told that life is happening outside you, but the truth, the beautiful, terrifying truth, is that it begins within. The law does not wait for permission. It does not sleep. It listens to the whispers of your heart as intently as the shouts of your fear. What frequency are you living on? Do you even know? Here is the quiet miracle. The moment you align with gratitude, doors open. The moment you speak with love, bridges appear. The moment you release resentment, you stop reliving the wound. And suddenly, what once felt impossible begins to move toward you, not because you forced it, but because you learned how to meet it halfway. There will be days you forget, days you fall back into old patterns, caught in noise, tangled in doubt. That's okay. The law is patient. Life will always offer another sunrise, another chance to begin again. Every breath is an invitation back to alignment. Every breath is a doorway to choose anew. Look at your own journey. The heartbreaks you survived, the nights you thought would swallow you whole but didn't, the quiet mornings where, for reasons you couldn't explain, hope returned. Did you ever notice how each storm shaped you? How each ending carried a beginning you couldn't yet see? The universe wastes nothing. Even the detours were sacred. Even the delays were lessons.
And maybe this is the deepest secret. Life is not against you. It never was. It has only ever been asking, softly, insistently, that you listen, that you align, that you trust the rhythm written into your very bones. So what now? What happens when you begin to live as if every thought is a seed, every word a spell, every action a ripple across eternity? You become deliberate. You become present. You stop racing the clock and start noticing the miracle of each moment. You choose kindness, even when no one is watching, not because of what it will bring you, but because of who it makes you. And slowly, beautifully, life begins to mirror back that choice. Close your eyes. Imagine holding your life in your hands. The joys, the regrets, the questions. Imagine whispering to it, I am ready now. I am ready to live awake. Feel the weight lift, just slightly, as if the universe itself exhales with you. Because when you align with truth, the struggle softens. You stop swimming upstream. You learn to flow. And flowing is not giving up. Flowing is trusting that the river knows where it's going. Flowing is surrendering control without surrendering choice. It is the paradox of peace. The moment you stop forcing, you begin receiving. The law is simple, but living it is practice. Each day, you plant seeds, patience or anger, love or fear, presence or distraction. And each day, life responds. It is not magic. It is the most grounded truth you will ever know. And the beauty? You can begin right now. Not next month, not when everything is perfect. Now. What would shift if you believed, truly believed, that the universe is on your side? What would soften in you if you trusted that life is always guiding you home? And how would you live if you knew that every moment, no matter how ordinary, is an opportunity to create a new reflection? Pause. Listen. Can you feel it? That subtle hum again. Quiet, steady, patient. It has been here all along. It will be here tomorrow. It will wait for you as long as it takes. But you don't have to wait anymore. You can step into it now. One day you'll look back and realize the moment everything changed was not when life became easier, but when you began to see differently. When you stopped asking the world to prove itself and started asking yourself to awaken. When you learned the law not as concept, but as breath. The secret isn't out there. It's here. It's you. And maybe that's the quiet truth life has been whispering all along. The moment you choose to learn, to align, to trust, your life begins to change.